Hello everyone and welcome to part 5. So today we're going to be dealing with the engine room. In here there was 2 quadruple expansion steam engines. And again, there's no pictures that I could find of the actual engine room of the Empress of Ireland. So I had to just search around for some pictures and stuff. And I found pictures of triple expansion steam engines but not quadruple, so I've kind of had to just like jig up a little bit of a design of a triple engine and turn it into a quadruple. I do hope you like it. I did try my best, and if you don't, well, oh well. So the first thing we are going to deal with is we're going to actually have to lower the floor by 1 block. So take it down to the hull at the bottom. Can't speak today for some reason. So take that out and then you're going to replace it with cyan terracotta. So we're lowering the entire floor of the engine room by 1 block. That's the first thing you need to do. Just lower it. And then your doorways, they're directly in front of each other. I know I didn't really point the door out, but just run straight through the middle. And you're just going to place stairs there, leading up to your doorway. Oh, here we go, this is where I show you the door. But like I said, straight through the middle. And place stairs there as well. Okay. So now that's dealt with, I think the next thing we need to do is the walls. So obviously I'm going with light grey terracotta. You can use whatever you wish. And we're just going to do the entire room, basically. But first we need to take these out again, because these decks don't run through this room either. So the decks, the first 2 decks here need to come out, just like in the boiler rooms. And once you've done that, then you can do the walls. So I think while I'm filling the walls in, I'll speed the footage up. I'll still talk and stuff, but I'll just speed the footage up, because right now, while it's sat in my editor, it's at 1 hour and 6 minutes, and I don't really want the video being that long, so I need to try and save a bit of time somewhere. So they're out now. So you're just going to go around the entire room with your light grey terracotta. Following the shape of the ship. Just like in every other room. Across here as well. I do hope you like these engines. I was quite chuffed with them when I was finished. Okay, so we're going to fill the walls in now, so I'll just speed this bit up a touch. I'll try and get this video to finish at under 1 hour. I'll try my best. Just depends if I can make little tiny cuts here and there and speed stuff up where I can. Especially with stuff like this that you don't need guidance for. So yes. There we go. You can still see what's going on as well, which is good. It's better than just completely cutting it out, I think anyway. So I recently recorded, I think it was Queen Mary part 5 or something like that. And I actually I made Richlarrousse help me out. So he's actually done a bit of interior work now, so he can add that to his CV. Yeah, I got him helping me fill some walls in and stuff. It was really sweet of him to help out. See, I speak nicely of Rich all the time. He never speaks nicely of me. Alright, so here we are. All done with the walls. So I think the next thing we're going to do is pull the propellers through. Because that needs doing. So then we know where to put our engines in. There we go. So your propeller's there. It just needs to come all the way through to the engine room. So it looks like we need to count them in. So you come to your bulkhead here, third block up, and just go off to the sides here. And on the 15th block is where you've got it coming through there. So we'll do the same again for the other side. So go into your bulkhead here, third block up, go to the right, and then count on the red. You want to count to the 15th block. And that's where your propeller's coming through. And we're just going to drag those all the way through to the engine room. So knock that block out there and that one. Let's have it going through. Same again on this side. There we go. And then you can go through to your engine room and you should be able to see them coming through. Just like that. So that's your propeller placements all sorted out now. So I had to make a little cut there so I could get some placements in. So what you're going to want to do is come down to your doorway that's leading from the last boiler room. Come to this block here, and the block just in front of the grey bits there, count 1 extra forward, and then 3 to the left there, and then you're going to use stone and bring it up by 3. And the gap is going to be 36. Then you're going to place another 3 stones there. So it's 37 altogether, so the gap is 36, but it's 37 altogether. Okay, so 3 stone blocks on top of each other, and then come around the back of it here. 7, and then on the 8th block is where you raise it up again by 2 more. And then it should be another 36 blocks. So it's 37 long altogether. But just make sure that there's just a 1 block gap between this and the wall, and you can't really go wrong. So yeah, 37 altogether. Then you come around the side. It should be 7 blocks to connect them up. And that's the rough outline. So next you want some stairs, some stone stairs. You're just going to place them all along here. Just like that. And then another set of stairs sat on top of them. Normal way up, not upside down or anything. Okay, and then you're going to go back, do the same thing, but make sure the stairs are upside down this time. Let's see if I can get these stairs right without any mistakes. So far so good. Stairs were the bane of my existence on Titanic. They never went in the way that I wanted them to. Nearly there. Can she do it? Yes, she can. There we go. So that's the front of it. Just to give it a little bit of shape so it's not so flat. And around the side it's just going to be stone blocks, that's it. And then the back is, if I remember right, pretty much the same as the front. So you want normal stairs first. And then stairs on top. I mean, I'm using stone, but you can use whatever you want. Just make sure, I think it's got at least a matching slab block and a stairs block. And then the upside down ones. And I finally messed up with the stairs. It was bound to happen at some point, I suppose. So obviously the other engine on the other side is going to be exactly the same as this. Just these bits take so long. There we go. And round the sides it's just normal stone blocks. Okay, so that's the basin. That's all good. Right, the propellers need to come all the way through, right up to the block just before you hit that stone bit there, so it doesn't go over, it stops right there where you can see it. Okay. So I raise that up by 7. 7 there. I think I'm using, is it andesite? I didn't look. But basically just a different grey block, just to give it a bit of detail. I don't know the right word. So you've got those pillars now. So we'll just do this bit while we're here. Just a bit of a support for the propeller or whatever this might have been. There we go. Just so that you don't have the propeller coming all the way through without what looks like any support. Okay, so that's that done now. I think we're going to go on to the other side. So we're back here again. So now we're just going to do the same on the other side. So from this block here, 1 forward and 3 to the right, and then 3 stone blocks. And on the 8th block there, 3 more. And then 36 blocks. On the 36th block, do another 3 there. So it should be 37 altogether. Yep. Okay, and then come around the sides. So it's the 8th block again. There. Bring it up by an extra 2, and then it'll be another 36 blocks around the back as well. So it's 35, so on the 36th, 3 more stone. There we go. And then it's just a case of doing the stairs and the sides and stuff. I'm trying to not swear so much in my videos these days. I'm trying to curb it a little bit. So around the sides it's just stone. Then obviously around the front and the back is where you do your stairs. So that's that. So we'll just do the stairs bit now. So normal stairs to start, and then normal stairs on top of those, and then upside down stairs on top of that. Same as before. So yeah, I just want to basically thank people really, because a few days ago, well nearly a week ago now, I finally got my channel monetized because YouTube changed certain things where if you had 500 subs you could activate memberships and stuff like that on your channel. It's not full monetization yet, but it certainly helps for sure. I just want to thank everybody really for getting me to that point, because without you it wouldn't have been possible. So I am very, very grateful for that. I'm trying to work on a few ideas for members. I do already have one, although I'm not going to say anything about it yet because it's still early days. But there are going to be some exclusive things for members. I'm not going to take anything away from normal subscribers. You know, nothing's going to change there. It's just members will get some extra perks that I haven't quite fully figured out yet. So yeah, that was a massive milestone for me. Never ever thought I would get that far on YouTube. I'm very grateful for that, so thank you very much. Really appreciate that. So we'll just finish off with these stairs now. Okay, there we go. And then on the sides again, I'll try to see what block I actually use this time. I'm pretty sure it's polished. Yeah, polished andesite. There we go. So you raise it up by 7 there, and then 7 there. And then 7 there. And 7 there. And then the next thing will be the propeller coming through. So again, you're just going to bring it all the way through and stop it 1 block before the stone on the side. So just like that. So it's not overlapping, it stops there. Okay, and then we'll just put this little support in here before we do anything else. There we go. Okay, so that is that done. We're getting there, they're coming together now. So we should have that for now. Okay, so moving on to the next bit. So we'll start on this one here. So, come to your propeller here. And then count to the 6th block, and then andesite wall, you're just going to loop it around. Pretty similar to what we did with Titanic's reciprocating engines. And on top of that, place a grand stone block. And then on the 9th block, do it again, loop it around, and then a grand stone on top. And then the 10th block, do the same thing. Make sure the ground stone's facing the right way as well. And then on the 9th block, do the same again. So that's that. So next we will do this, which is yellow terracotta that I've used. I think that was 6 on top of the grindstones. Can be a little bit hard work with these because you have to be crouched. There we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 6 high altogether on top of the grindstones. Turn that out. Okay. And then the last one. So make sure you're crouching to put those on. Okay, so that's them. Moving on. So we'll do the same here on this side. So it is the 6th block, loop it around, and then the grindstone on top. And then the 9th block, do the same again. Loop it around, grindstone on top. Next one. And that was the 10th block. Yep, you can always use the other one as reference if you're not sure whether you've counted it right or not. And then the last one is the 9th block. You're just going to loop that around again. There we go. And then the actual, whatever they are. I don't know the official names for most of this stuff. I'm not a ship expert. I just look at pictures or whatever and copy them. Most of the time I don't even know what I'm building. Maybe someone can tell me the official name for these bits, because they're not propellers, obviously. I don't know what they are. Turny things? I don't know. Somebody give me the official name for these, please, so I can know for the future. Okay, so that's them done. So 6 high altogether on all of those. We're getting there. So this bit now. So where you did the 7 high, the ones on the end here. So we're going to do the placements for the next ones. So on the 9th block, you want another one. 7 high, all together. On the 9th block, 7 again. And then on the 9th block again, you're going to do another 7. There we go. And then I think it should be an 8 gap to take it to the one you've already got in. So you can just use the other ones as reference, just to make this a little bit quicker. Just make sure they're 7 high. There we go. Last one. Lovely. Okay, we'll do the same again on this one. 9th block, do it 7 high. And then on the 9th block, 7 high again. Ninth block, 7 high again. Okay, and then the ones at the back, you can just use the other ones to line them up. Speed up the process a little bit. So like I said, I had to find a picture of a triple expansion and just, I don't know, try and turn it into a quadruple. It wasn't too difficult actually. So I've took inspiration from a picture for this, so it should be relatively accurate. So we're going to do like these archways here now on the ends. So you want stairs, and then an upside down stairs at the back, and then stairs on top of that, and the same here, stairs, upside down stairs, and then stairs, and then full block to connect them up there. You're going to do that on all 4 points, so pause the video if you need to, and then once you've done that you'll connect them up with stairs, my favourite block. Let's see how well I do. So they're coming together now, they get in there. There we go, and then the same again there. I knew it wouldn't last. I knew I would eventually mess up. Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning. I've been up since 5:30 this morning, in my defence, and been to work. And then come home and made a coffee and got straight on with this. Because it needs doing. Okay, so underneath there, you're going to do the upside down stairs. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and then we're just going to do the same again here. It's actually turning out to be a little bit repetitive, isn't it? Oh well. There's not really anything we can do about it, is there? It needs doing. We're all here for the fun of it, let's face it. I don't know, maybe you prefer the fact that it's easy and repetitive compared to difficult, because Queen Mary, yeah. I'm not looking forward to that one myself. I'm really not looking forward to that. Especially that engine room. Brett, could you have made it any more detailed? I am so not looking forward to it. But it'd be so worth it when it's done. I hope. I'm pretty sure you're all going to really like it. That is out shortly. Well, as I'm recording this now, it's the 3rd of July. So it's out in, what, 10 days? 9 days. It's out on the 13th, so yeah. I'd get building those hulls if I was you. Because it took me a while without World Edit. Okay, so on the top you're just going to fill it in. Leaving your yellow block or orange block, whatever it is, exposed there. You're just going to fill the top in. Yeah, I mean, even Titanic I think was damn right easy compared to what Queen Mary's going to be. It's really not going to be an easy tutorial at all. So you're going to have to bear with. You know, I will try my best with the tutorial. It's gone alright so far with the parts I've recorded, but I'm yet to talk over them. So we'll see. But it's not going to be an easy tutorial at all. Definitely the most difficult one I've done so far. Okay, so that's that. Should start looking like that now. So it looks like we're going to do the same here again. So it's just connecting them all up really. Nothing too difficult. And she messes up with the stairs again. Yes. So obviously I'll announce this properly, but just for those who are watching this tutorial now, Queen Mary's only going to be released one every 2 weeks initially, because we're still building the ship, and I need to be able to keep up with the tutorials as well, and it's finding time to even edit the videos, because I have to sit down and talk over them. And you think, well, if it's a half an hour video, it takes you half an hour to talk over it. That's not the case. Sometimes you can double that time with editing and cuts and screw ups, because I screw up plenty in the editing process. I have to make little cuts here and there, and yeah, just like I nearly would have had to make a cut then because I nearly swore. I stopped myself at the last second. I am trying my best not to swear anymore. It's probably a good job Will isn't around, because I don't think he can actually control his mouth when it comes to swearing. My channel was relatively swear free until he came along, and then he influenced me, and yeah. It's not my fault. I mean, there is a particular nasty word in the traffic tutorial, which I shall not repeat, which will not be featuring in any more of my videos. Can you tell that I'm waffling on? I'm just trying to fill this up with a bit of conversation. I'm talking to myself right now. I don't know what else to say. So I'm just kind of waffling a little bit, so I apologise for that. There we go. Okay. So underneath, fill that in too. There we go. Okay, did I do the other side? I think I did, yep. So now it's just a case of filling in the top. It's getting there now. I mean, I suppose while we're doing this last bit here, there is something that I can address that I don't mind addressing at all. But how many of you are actually under the impression that I am a male? Because that is actually coming up quite a lot. You'll get people commenting that say, you know, him or his or whatever. And even people that talk to me directly have said, you know, like, well, they haven't flat out asked me, but they've been surprised when they've actually found out I'm actually a female and not a male. And I'm just wondering how many of my subscribers actually realised that I am actually a female. I mean, I didn't think I had a masculine voice, but turns out I could very well have a masculine voice. So, yeah, just curious. And wanting to set people right, actually. So upside down stairs there and there. No, not there. That's not right. Take those ones out. Take it out. There we go. Right. So it's these that have one there and the other side. You're just going to do this on all of them. And there. Not on the inside. Okay, so we're just going to do the same here. So yes, set the record straight. I am female. Females are capable of doing these things that males do. Believe it or not. Okay, so between these bits you're going to place slabs as well, just to give it a bit of extra detail. And we're not going to do it around the sides, I don't think. So it's the stairs slab and then the stairs block and then the stairs, the slabs. Oh my god, I can't speak. Oh, right, stairs, slabs. Okay, there we go. Got it right in the end. Right. Same again here. Stairs, slabs. There we go. Back on track. There we go. stairs, slabs. I think that caffeine just kicked in and sent me a bit doolally. There we go. We got there in the end. Hopefully, you know, you found a way through that bit. Okay, so what we're doing now, we'll do the same here. Okay, so upside down stairs, and then stairs there, upside down stairs, upside down stairs, upside down stairs. There we go. Might as well do all of these in one go, and then do the slabs in one go, and it will also make it so that I can actually speak properly, and I only need to think of slabs and not stairs. So pretty easy. We're getting there. Okay, so now you use your slabs, not stairs, slabs. There we go. So I really do hope you are liking the look of these so far. There's still plenty more detail to go on it yet. See, I had help with the reciprocating engines on the Titanic, because obviously I worked with Will on that. And then obviously the Queen Mary's engines has been done by Brett. So these engines were entirely done by me, and I'm pretty chuffed with how they came out. I'm actually rather proud of myself for designing what I think is a relatively nice looking engine. Because the one on the Nomadic and the Traffic really aren't anything to write home about. So I'm really chuffed with how these ones went. Okay, so that's what you should have for now. Okay, so this next bit is really nice and easy. So you're going to want a block of smooth stone. And where your propeller, well not propeller, but whatever that is coming through, place 3 blocks directly like behind it there, and then do the 3x3 all the way around. Just like that, and raise it up by an extra 2. So it should be 3 high altogether. Just like that. And then slabs in the middle. Excuse me, sorry, my voice is going again. Okay, so that's what this should look like. You're just going to do that on all of them. Just like that. I mean, I chose smooth stone. Choose whatever block you like, really. I don't even know if these engines were grey. Just use your imagination. Put a bit of personalisation on there. It's fine. Our next one now. So yes, as much as I like coffee, I don't think it's a good idea I drink a coffee just before doing a tutorial. Because I can't really explain what happened back then when I couldn't talk. I think it was definitely caffeine overload, I think. Note to self, cut down on the coffee. Okay, so now they're done. You're going to come to the back of them. Or not. We're going to do these next ones. Oh no. Yeah, this is what we're going to do on the back. Really nice and simple, so it's just 1 there, 2 out, and then connected up there. And the same there. I think this was a little bit of part work, I think. I could only just about see these on the picture that I had. But they did appear to be this shape. So obviously I think I'm using a dire art wall for this. It's up to you what you choose. That's that. And we'll just do the same again on this side. So nice and simple. And we're actually nearly there now. Get your slab. Fill it in the middle there. Yeah, so I do recommend whatever block you do choose, maybe make sure that there's a slab block available for it as well. Unless you want the difference in colour, then I guess it's fine, whatever you choose. There we go. Last two now. There we go. Slabs on top. Okay, and last one. Slabs on top. And that's that. And then we're just going to do this, what I presume is part work on the back. And then we'll be done with these. Okay, so the last one now. There we go. Lovely. So that's what you should have. Okay, so next. What is next? Ah, yeah, just fill these bits in there, just give these a bit of extra detail. Upside down stairs, just makes it look like it's not just coming through all rubbish and stuff. That's usually where I'd insert a swear word. I am trying. Just could not have been successful with the stairs, just 100%. Just had to mess up. There we go. Oh, again. There we go. Same again on these. There we go. Okay, last one. So that's that little detail dealt with. Okay, so next it looks like we're going to deal with that little white line thing, so you're going to need a diorite slab. So make sure you've got that on you, and diorite stairs I think as well. So make sure you've got those in your inventory. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is this slab here on the stair piece right at the top, if that makes sense. Place that there in front of that step. Okay, and then the diorite slabs. You're going to bring it all the way across. And then the last slab will be the polished andesite slab there. And then you're going to place a diorite stairs there. Then one underneath, and just make it into a little nice little circle there. That was like some sort of cog that was on the side. I'll show you how to do it properly here. So your diorite slabs across here. And then the last one will be the andesite slab. And then the stairs. Just like that. Nice and easy. Okie doke. So that's that dealt with now. So next we're going to deal with this. So you need your grindstone and whatever that is. Looks like we're using the diorite stairs. All you're going to do is bring it up like this. Sometimes easier said than done. The slabs can be a little bit hard work. I do make this bit look really complicated, but I do make it look easier in a minute. It's just going to connect up there. And then there's going to be a grindstone there. And then I'm going to have that coming down there. Just like that. So you got 4 already. Then 5, and then the 6th one should connect up to your whatever that is, and then just make sure there's grindstones underneath. I hope that all that made sense. Okay, so we're just going to do that on all of them now. So this block here is where you want your grindstone, and then next to them is where the slabs will go. And then you're just going to bring them down, just like that. Along with stairs, slabs are not my favourite block to work with. Okay, so that's that. I mean, probably once you've done a couple of these, you'll get the hang of it. It is really simple. But adds a nice little bit of detail in there. There we go. Just got the rest to do now. And I'm yawning again. Oh. I think I need another coffee. I'll wait till I've finished editing though, I promise. Right, just going to do the same on all of them. So once you've got your placements in, it should be relatively easy. Slabs on either side, and then this one. There we go, and then you're just going to bring them all down, just like you did with the first 2. Just like that. And then your grindstone underneath. Same again. See, I think this is going to be a bit of a lengthy process, so I might just speed this bit up a little bit as well. Just speed it up a touch, but so you can still follow it. So I hope you're all following along okay. Shouldn't have any issues, I don't think. It's relatively all nice and easy. But obviously past this it's just the propeller shaft, which is, there's nothing to it. So then after that obviously we're on the decks. And that's where things got a little bit difficult in terms of the deck plans. I'm mostly working with Deviol on this ship. He's been an absolutely huge help finding stuff out, and even he struggled like with the deck plans and stuff. They're just not really easy to figure out at the minute because they're blurry, and we really have tried to find some better ones, but they're just impossible to find. If anyone else manages to find them, please let me know, and maybe I can do a more accurate version one day. Excuse me, but yeah, I can't claim 100% accuracy on this ship, although we've tried to get it as close to it as we can. We really have tried. So now we're going to deal with the walkways. So the 10th block, the very bottom of the 10th block is where your walkway is going to sit. Just like that. And then coming through the middle, it'll fill the entire middle in, but round the sides it's 2 here. It's 2 wide. Just like that. And then at the back will be 3 wide. So basically the walkway is basically covering the entire space really. You can reduce it maybe by one if you want, because we will be putting rails on as well, or bars, iron bars. If you don't like the walkways being so thick, you know, feel free to change it, it's fine. But I think this is pretty much the last thing we've got to do. So I managed to get the video to be under an hour, which is fantastic. Because Kadek really doesn't like when my videos are an hour plus. I don't know why, but he just really doesn't like it. And I'm not really a fan of my videos being over an hour, really. I think to sit through a tutorial for more than an hour can get a little bit too much. I know that the reciprocating engines on the Titanic took 2 hours altogether, but that's why I split it into 2 parts. But they were still an hour each. I prefer videos that are shorter than that. I think probably everybody does. But when it comes to like this engine room, I just wanted it all in one video. So I think fitting it into just under an hour is pretty good for everybody really. So I think once we've done these walkways, we will be pretty much done. Just another block I don't like working with is trapdoors. Obviously these walkways are actually inspired by the Queen Mary walkways. Because I used to use like slabs and blocks and stuff for walkways. But these are actually much better because they're thinner and actually look like walkways. At least this block does anyway. I mean, if you don't want the white ones, or if you've got a different texture pack and you've got ones that look better than this, then you know, feel free to use those. I don't mind people making changes. And the ladder leading, the door that's leading into the propeller shaft is where you'll put your ladder, right next to the door. Okay, and then we've just got this middle bit to pull through. Now you can keep it at 3 wide there if you like. I think eventually I do put it down the sides as well. I think I make it 5 wide altogether. I think. I either did that on the design ship and changed it here, or I made it 3 wide on the design ship but made it 5 wide on here. I can't remember which way around it is. But it's entirely up to you. It does make it a little bit difficult for like moving around and stuff. You would pretty much nearly, you know, have to go up your ladder to get to the top bit. But I think this is where I decided to, yeah. I decided to, I can't speak again. I decided to make it 5 wide for the sake of the bars. I think I'm going to have to slow down speaking because it's the only way I can speak properly. But like I said, it's up to you. I think you can still do rails coming down the side, even if you had it 3 wide. And I'm yawning again. There we go. Nearly done. There we go. Okay, so I think it's just a case of putting the bars on now. So I decided to put it through the middle there. I think realistically, I think these bars would have got in the way of those, what I have dubbed turny things. But this is Minecraft, so they're not really going to be moving, are they? But I suppose if you were to do the walkways only 3 wide, you could pull these rails back by an extra 1. It's up to you. Make any changes that you feel like you want to make. I don't mind. We are nearly done. It's about what? 3 minutes of the video left? Roughly. 3-4 minutes. And then I can go lie down in a dark room and try to decaffeinate. I don't think I'll have a cup of coffee next time. Just have a nice drink of water or something. But yeah, this is pretty much it for the engine room. So I hope you're happy with it. I really do. Okay, so I'll just fit them in there as well. Nearly done. Okay, I've grabbed a wall piece for some reason. I'm not sure why at this point. Ah! A support around this bit. I forgot to do that. There we go. That just finishes that bit off nicely as well. You do the same on the other side. And this is optional, you don't have to do it. Just finishes it off a bit nicer. There we go. And just carry on with the bars now. We're nearly there. Nearly done. There we go. Last bit. There we go. Is it all done? Is it all done? Nope, the back over there isn't done. Nearly there. So yeah, as I was saying before, the deck plans, try not to be too judgmental on the accuracy. We've tried to get it as close as we can, but when you can't read the words on deck plans, it makes it near enough impossible. We've just tried to more or less get the layout right, at least. If anyone ever finds any clear deck plans, please do send them. That will be very much so appreciated. Okay, so that is it. That is your engine room in. I hope you're happy with it, and I hope you didn't have any problems and you followed along okay. But that is it for this part, and I hope to catch you in part 6. Thank you for watching.